What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out this episode of Cory's Car Review. We're here again at Eskridge Lexus in Oklahoma City. Huge shout out to our friends here. They called us, said they've got a limited production car they want us to showcase. If you guys are looking for a new or used Lexus, come check it out. They've got a huge selection of new and used Lexuses, and this one you're not going to want to miss. So come down here, check this one out. This is the 2024 Lexus RCF Track Edition. Last year in 2023, Lexus won the IMSA GTD Pro Manufacturers Championship in the race version RCF GT3. So for 2024, Lexus wanted to give a commemorative edition track package car to the public, and this is it. The reason I'm so excited to show you this car is Lexus is limiting the production number to 400, and there's only 50 being allocated for the United States. Eskridge Lexus here in Oklahoma City has one of essentially 50 for the US. I don't know how many are in this color. The only three colors you get are white, black, and gray. I don't know how many of those 50 come to the US are white, how many of those 50 are black, how many of them are gray, but it's so cool that they got one and they allowed us to show you. Let's go to the front and we'll start with the front. You've got a different look on the grille than the LC 500. I think I like the way this grille looks better than the LC 500. You've got this beautiful carbon fiber front splitter that allows air to be sucked in through these air intakes. You got air intakes on both sides, are functional. This is the outline that I wish the LC would have. Around the grille on the LC, it's chrome, and I wish they would have blacked it out like this RCF. You move to the headlight, you've got these stacked triple beam headlights, just like the LC, only just a different configuration. Your daytime running lights, and these are all going to be your LED turn signals. And right here on the top of this middle light, it says Lexus. So part of this track edition is all the carbon fiber. So you're going to have the carbon fiber front splitter, you're going to have the carbon fiber hood with the functional heat extractor, you're going to have a carbon fiber roof, and then the carbon fiber spoiler and the rear diffuser, which we'll show you when we get to the back. But I'm glad this is out in the sun, it's not in the showroom, because you really get to see the all the metal flake that's there in the white, and then the way the sun beats off that carbon fiber hood and the roof. It's just a beautiful car. There's a lot going on in this fender well I want to show you, but you've got 19-inch wheels all the way around, a little bit wider in the back. You've got these massive carbon ceramic brakes with these beautiful red brake calipers and the F logo right here. Black forged aluminum wheels. It's a nice Lexus logo in the front. I want to show you the inside of this fender. You've got the air inlets right there, and then these are functional heat extractors to get all the heat out of the fender well. The official color for the Lexus F Series is blue, so you're going to see a lot of blue incorporated under the hood, outside, a lot of blue inside. Starting with the outline of this F logo, it's blue. You move on to the side, you've got the carbon fiber side skirt down here, which is really nice. I love, honestly, the contrast on this mirror between the white and the black. You've got the chrome that separates it, and you've got the LED turn signals here in the mirror. Some people don't like the chrome. I like chrome in certain areas, especially in this area. As I mentioned, all the carbon fiber package, the front splitter, the side skirts, the hood, the roof's carbon fiber, just like the LC Coupe roof is carbon fiber. Move to the back, you've got the carbon fiber fixed rear wing. It's cool, it has the F logo here in the side of the car. You've got these heat extractors back here on this, built into this back bumper, which is really nice. And probably one of my favorite features, and you're going to see when we do the drive over, this car actually has true dual titanium exhaust. And take a look at these beautiful exhaust tips. I mean, look, just look at the way the sun hits those. Beautiful carbon fiber rear diffuser. And if you step back and look, I think the rear end of this car is probably my favorite aspect of it, with the way the spoiler, the diffuser, and the exhaust setup is. It's just such a gorgeous car. So your fronts are sitting on 255 35 19, and your backs are a little bit wider at 275 35 19. So under the hood, you've got the naturally aspirated 5-liter V8, 472 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 176 mile an hour. I want to show you this beautiful carbon fiber. As mentioned, the hood's carbon fiber. Look how gorgeous that carbon fiber is under the hood. As I said, blue is the official color of the F-Series. So on this intake is going to be blue. And you've got the F logo right here, this really nice engine cover. The only way you can get the transmission set up on this is the 8-speed automatic. That's the only two things about this car that I wish Lexus would have changed, is only allowing it to be offered in the 6-speed manual, since it is a track edition commemorative car, and added the cold air intake from the factory. This shares the same engine as the LC. This is the naturally aspirated 5-liter V8, and so is the LC. But this car weighs 800 to 900 pounds less than the LC, and like the LC, and obviously since it's a track car, it is rear-wheel drive. As we were standing here looking at this, I told you guys that this is a functional heat extractor, which it is. I don't know why Lexus puts this cover on here. I'm sure it's because if you want to drive it in the rain, there's not rain that comes out. I guess you can probably pull that off. You take it to the track where you're going to get the engine hotter than, the engine transmission hotter than normal. You can pop that out, and it is a functional heat extractor. I just realized that it does have this cover on here. There is an opening right here, I just felt, but you can pop all these little plastic rivets off and this whole thing comes off. So if you are interested in one of these RCF Track Edition cars, the sticker price on this one is $106,210. I'm going to open the door and show you all of the beautiful interior features. When you open the door, I don't know if you noticed, when you open the door, the window comes down. Then when you shut the door, the window goes up. Open the door, you're greeted with this beautiful, I'm going to get out of the way so I'm not casting a shadow on it, but you can see all the beautiful carbon fiber, blue carbon fiber on the door panel. You've got it on the dash, which we'll show you here in a little bit, but you've got all the beautiful blue stitching right there with the Alcantara here on the door panel. You open the door, you're greeted with that gorgeous aluminum Lexus F badge. I really like how Lexus does these seatbelt holders that are magnetic. I think that's just such a cool option they do. Just a nice touch. So when you check out these seats, they are not heated, they are not cool, which is a bummer, but look how gorgeous they are. You've got the leather on the outside, you've got the Alcantara in the middle with the blue right there, the blue stripe. I like these aluminum right here on the side. Got the F badge right there. A cool feature when you raise these seats up, when you push them forward, they automatically start moving forward, which is kind of a cool option. You don't have to push it forward and push the button. I'll show you the back seat. The back seat is pretty small. I'm not going to climb back there because I don't want to get it dirty. I'm 6'3". I know I'll fit back there. It's just there's not a whole lot of room. The headliner is all Alcantara. And another option that I've said in other videos that I love are these different colored seat belts. I think every performance car needs to incorporate different colored seat belts, and obviously they're blue. Something else I just found out, when you push the seat back, the seat will automatically go back and readjust to the previous setting. So we're going to move on to the driver's side. So you've got the beautiful blue carbon fiber, obviously on this side with all your switches. I like the Lexus RCF right there in the floor mats. And once again, something else I think every sports car should have is aluminum pedals. You got your nice aluminum dead pedal, your brake pedal, your gas pedal. Here's going to be your hood release, your trunk release, all your different gauges, switches. I love this Alcantara steering wheel with the blue down there on the bottom and the F logo. So before we start, I want to give you an overview of what the inside of this looks like. I love Lexus's take on those gauges. I wish that gauge moved like the LFA and like the LC. Unfortunately, that's an option that I wish Lexus would have done with this RCF, is that middle gauge move, but it doesn't. There is the blue carbon fiber right there, top of that glove box. I love the way Lexus has incorporated the blue leather right here. It goes down with all this blue stitching. You got the Alcantara right there on top of that shifter. Now this, before we start it, this infotainment screen, it is a touch screen. Lexus still has the touchpad. Some people don't like it. Some people say it's not any big deal. I don't see where it would be really a big deal. Since that's touchscreen, you could just use that when you're driving, because this obviously I wouldn't think would be very safe to do this while you're driving. I do like the way that they've left that analog clock. It says Lexus right there in the clock, and it's got the carbon fiber background. I like these dual climate control, but there's no knob. You just slide it up and down with your finger. I think that's pretty cool. I really like these different knobs. Another couple buttons up here is your launch control and your traction control button. So this armrest here is all Alcantara. And you open it up, you've got your storage inside with your 2 USB ports, your auxiliary port, and your cigarette lighter. Close enough. So she's got the seat where it's comfortable. That is the room that you have back there in the back seat. So the back seat probably would not be all that functional, but it is nice that they do offer the back seat. It says push button. We're going to fire this up, show you what these gauges look like. Oh, that's cool. It says RCF right there. So since there is no knob on these dual climate controls, it's cool that Lexus gives you that option. You just slide it up and down with your finger. Here's your different mode selector. You've got Eco mode, Normal, Sport S, and Sport S Plus. So when you move that dial, you're going to have Sport S. When you move the dial, the gauge turns, and it also illuminates up here on the top: Sport S, Sport S Plus, Eco. So when you move to Eco, it turns blue because that is the official color of the F Series. And there's Sport S, Sport S Plus, and when you do that, it changes where your cluster is up there on the left with your fuel gauge, your engine temperature, and your transmission temperature. So I would, and as you turn it from Eco to Sport, Sport Plus, that's going to change your suspension. So it's going to give you a little bit. Sport S Plus obviously going to give you the stiffest race suspension. 210 mile an hour speedometer, 220. I really like the way that looks. Like I said, I just wish that tack would move. Something I don't know if you can see, but right there on the bottom of that speedometer is the F logo, and that's cool. Your buttons here on the steering wheel. So when you go over, you can choose your different options, and you can go down, and as you go down, you can see it changes all your different settings. Your tire pressure, like I said, I'm doing that all with this button right here on the steering wheel. I think there was a G meter, probably right here under the F logo. Oh, right there. You got your G-force meter. Just a really cool car. I think all this is pretty much the same in other RCFs. You do have your backup camera. And I'll give you a cool shot out of that back window. You've got that cool looking spoiler back there, which doesn't really, it is right in your line of sight, but it's not that bad. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. I hope you like this RCF Track Edition as much as I like showing it to you. Huge shout out to our friends here at Eskridge Lexus for letting us come down here, showcase this car. If you want to come down and check out all the cars they've got located here in Oklahoma City, even if you only come down to check out the LFA they've got in the showroom, that is a gorgeous car and the first one I've ever seen in person. So huge shout out to them. Hit that subscribe button, share these videos with all your friends, and we'll catch you next time.